Hey there guys, so today it's Sunday and we're gonna brew a V60. When I went to Panama, I went to Café Unido and I bought this Creativa Coffee District blend. This one right here, right? So we're gonna try it out. This is a chilled cherry process. I have read about it. I'm not really that familiar with it, but I know that they freeze the cherries before processing them. So I'm actually super excited to see what's the outcome. Again, Café Unido, this one right here. Let's go. So for this V60, since this is a processed coffee, so more like a natural coffee, right? I'm gonna be doing a 17:1 ratio. I'll be weighing 30 grams of coffee and I'll be brewing 510 milliliters of water. Just as a fun fact here, I'll be using this for the first time, this new scale I just bought because my wife said that this one that she uses for the kitchen, it's not really Instagrammable, right? So I'm using this new scale I bought on Amazon. It was at least for coffee, and my new little kettle here, which I also got from Amazon, right? So let's start. So, first of all, let me just open up this bag, right? And let's see. Ooh, wow. Okay, nice. So according to Café Unido, it says that it has mixed berries, cocoa nibs, and brown sugar, more or less, Raspadura, which is a raw kind of sugar here in Latin America. Down here you can read it. And I can definitely smell the Raspadura and the cacao nibs. So let's see. Again, 30 grams of coffee, right? Perfect, 30 grams. I'll be using a medium to fine grind level for this coffee. So first thing first, we are going to wet our filter. Just so that, to remind you that way we take away all the papery notes and get to experience the coffee even better, right? So again, just pouring a small amount of water so that the paper flavor of the filter can be washed away, and we just throw that water. Like I said, I'm using 30 grams of coffee, so I'll be brewing more or less 510 milliliters of coffee. I'm gonna do kind of a circles around this metal straw, just so that all of the grounds can get evenly wet, right? I'll be doing a 40-second bloom, right? That's the first thing. Let the coffee bloom for 40 seconds. Kind of wet all as much as possible. Now we let that coffee bloom. Definitely they got it right with the Raspadura and the cacao nibs. It's super sweet. It smells super sweet, and it has a lot of that chocolatey cacao nibs, raw chocolate kind of aromas to it. I'm really intrigued. 40 seconds have gone by, and then we're gonna brew another 40 seconds, give or take, just to a minute and 20 seconds. Give it a nice swirl around until it's a minute and 20 seconds. Then we're gonna let it rest. We're gonna give it a small swirl. I saw James Hoffman doing that, and I always did it with a straw or my spoon, more or less. I'm gonna do a hand swirl. So that's a minute and 20, right? And after using his technique, I can actually say he's not wrong. Again, that's why he's famous, right? But he's not wrong. It lets you kind of evenly spread those grounds around. So it's 1:46. Again, I'll try to do this at 210 ml right now. I'll try to do this in 2 to 210, right? So then I just finish with my last pour, right? I was reading about whether you should do it just in the center or you go around or what to do, and I found that it was a lot of mixed information, mixed reviews, so to say, because some said you should do it a swirl so it can kind of swirl everything around, right? Others said no, you just gotta pour in the middle, but I like to swirl it around. So that's 470. Again, this will be more or less 510 ml, 511.4, okay, almost, right? Again, I'm gonna use my stainless steel straw to also give it a swirl, nice little swirl, just so everything gets evenly wet around. Now, my trip to Panama was actually really good. I was there for my brother's wedding, but I got to go to Café Unido and La Mastus, the Sisu coffee shop by La Mastus family estates. And it was actually really, really cool. I got to taste a lot of different coffees, to taste the geisha from La Mastus, which was great. So, 3 minutes, okay, a little bit more than expected, but shouldn't be that bad. So 510 ml of good Panamenian coffee ready to be enjoyed. Pour the wife first on her favorite cup. And then for me. Gotta admit, I wish you guys could smell. I always say that I wish you guys could smell this, but I really, really wish you guys could smell this because it smells really good. Wow, sweet, 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 sweet coffee. This coffee is incredible. It's actually very, very good. It's a very good. And let me see what variety this is. It says, it doesn't really say what varietal they have. It only says it's from the producer David Cordoba, and it's chilled cherries. But I have to say the Raspadura and the Cacao nibs are on point. So now I've got to bring this coffee to my wife, otherwise it's not going to be a happy Sunday anymore. And see you guys in the next one.